Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. I run out of mouse pad there. I keep spinning around. Over here at the base, check it out. Zap has mined out one of our chunks. I mined out all of this. And Zap has mined out this first. Yes, if you didn't see last episode, we set up some jobs over at the Freelance Tavern to mine out some chunks for us. We left some rewards and Zap came over and did one, so that's great. It'll save me a good bit of time. It takes a while to even do one of these chunks. Because I've started mining one down there, and I stopped just now. Don't really feel like digging that for a second, but I will get to it. So we're making some real progress. Gold is gone here now. We got this massive bit in the middle gone. We have a small slime farm down here. So we're making some progress. It's nice that Zap did that. We might have to add another job there soon over at the Freelance Tavern. Tell me with more of this. Just need some more picks. But I'm gonna run over here. We're running out of firework rockets. This thing is great. It gives me so much different things. It gives me iron. It gives me gunpowder for rockets. It gives me emeralds for things. Anyways, over here at the base today, we're gonna do some work up here on one of these platforms. We mentioned having to do something. I wanted to do something on these as well. These two have nothing on them. This one here, I built this with the intention of keeping it here, a super smelter. I love it. It works great, but I don't think it's good enough. I'd like to have a bigger one, and I'd like to have one that automatically gets fuel, pretty much. So this is gonna go bigger, potentially like the size of this platform here, and we're gonna have a bamboo farm. We have some things ready to cook though, so I do want to get those done. A ton of iron in there, a ton of iron in this one as well. So I'm gonna get that going. I'm gonna use it one last time. Lagging some reason. Here is what I was thinking. So we got 80 furnaces. Okay, like this. But thing is, I have no clue how I'd get enough fuel to ever be able to use them all. We could do like a big kelp farm or something, but I want them to fit in between the platforms like we've got with these other ones. You can see they fit nicely in between the platform, and we have a 7-block wide area. This fits in there too. I think it's 7 blocks. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 7. So yeah, big kelp farm not gonna happen here. So it'd have to be bamboo. I don't know if that zero tick trick is a thing on Bedrock, but yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, sadly. So we're basically gonna do what we had. I raised this up a little bit just so we can have extra storage here, because it's annoying when there was just one double chest and I didn't want to break the glass. So we're gonna tear out this here, and I think we're gonna have 2 of what we already had, but with a couple extra. And I still feel like this is gonna be too big. Is that gonna be too big? Am I gonna be able to get enough fuel to use all these? So that is 40, 60. It's 60 still. So that's I think that's still too much. I don't know. Let's go 60. We'll see if we can keep up. So we got this. Now we're gonna jump up here. We got hoppers. I got a ton of iron as well in case we need them. We're gonna do exactly what we had last time. Hoppers on top. There is that part done now. I've got the rails all in place. We've got a redstone torch powering a block, powering this powered rail, which is then 10 blocks of hoppers, distributes the items nicely. This needs to be powered. Did I not power the ones on the other side? Down here? Has that got a torch? They do not. So we'll put those there. Now if we put a rail on a minecart on that, it'll keep bouncing back and forth forever. So there is that part done. Now we need to go behind and do the exact same thing pretty much. So we're gonna grab some hoppers, and I'm just gonna cut the video here. Just do the exact same thing we got on top, just behind it. That looks pretty cool set there, I think. I think it matches the base pretty nicely. Yeah, it looks great. On the inside, it looked really, really plain. So I run inside and I added some glass just now, and I don't think it works. So I added that there. Does it work? I wanted it to look a bit messy. I don't know if that works, but all of this is just lime and white glass. Got these hoppers starting from here, goes all the way around into these chests. Another hopper line for those ones over there too. Also switched out the glazed terracotta. I didn't like them. It was dark and the base is all light, isn't it? So I didn't want to keep that. Got rid of it. So now we put down a minecart hopper and it'll bounce back and forth constantly. We don't want that. Obviously, we need a place for it to stop, a place for it to load up. So I'm thinking we'll tear out an area right in the center here. So we'll break these, and this will be where it gets loaded up. Everything gets loaded up, the fuel and stuff. So we'll have a minecart and a chest going that way and that way. We'll have some sort of item splitter in the middle then. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll have all of them stop here, and then we'll have them load up some way. And then we need some sort of timer as well for it to stop and do other things. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to have to have a little bit of a think, but all of the minecarts are going to stop here to load up. That's as far as I've got. Okay, it looks like I was being a little bit stupid with this. I was gonna have it so it was set up to an E4 hopper clock to give time for the fuel to fuel back up because there's a lot of furnaces, right? But I think it's best instead of having that, like we was gonna do this here. This would get activated, push down, push up, retract that redstone block and set it all off every time the E4 hopper clock went off. But I think we're gonna scrap this and we're just gonna AFK until we just AFK for fuel. And hope we have enough. So we turn it on just like that, I guess. And when we're sat here, it'll be filling up with fuel. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with. Instead of doing something stupid with E4 hopper clocks, we're just going to go with that. So now we need a kelp farm. Oh, no, we need a bamboo farm. Got a little bit more going on now. I decided instead of doing the kelp farm, we were going to do the load-in system for the cookable stuff first, and I've got this. Okay, so we go down here, and we throw some items in here ready to cook. They will go up the elevator into those hoppers, which will go into this chest. That chest will be locked, so it gives time for the item distributor to load up right there, and then we'll flick a switch. It will let all the items go in, and they'll be evenly distributed between the 4 cookables there. And I want to grab that. I missed it. I missed it. So let's go in. But yeah, there's a problem with that. These hoppers can only hold so much, right? It's 5 per hopper. So it's only 5 times 7. We can keep it going, but I don't really want to do that. If I throw too many items in here, I'm going to worry they're going to despawn. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to have a way to get up to the chest so we can load up ourselves. I don't want to risk any items despawning, especially things like iron. Just do not want to risk it. I know, hopper crazy. But we got all the hoppers down now. Not in a very... It's pretty symmetrical, actually. It's just this way is symmetrical, not this way. So it doesn't really match the base. But if you look at it, there's so many hoppers that it does match the base. Right? It doesn't matter that they're all over the place. So we got all the hoppers in place now anyway. The distributors are all set up. So I dropped the items in here I want to cook. This is for the fuel. So I was going to do a big bamboo farm up here with like pistons breaking them all. But I think we're going to go with a single bamboo farm. So we'll have that being bone mealed constantly. And hopefully we'll be able to keep up with the amount of bones we're going to need. So I am going to do a mob farm over here at some point soon. So that will obviously help. But we're just going to do the basic one. Dispenser dispenses the bone meal on it. Piston breaks it when it grows up. Observer detects when it grows up. It's just super simple stuff. Right here. There we are. Can redstone be placed on glass? Oh, it can. Might have to switch some of this out for glass. But anyway, we have the hoppers up there now with the chest. So there is that system completely done. We put some bone meal in that chest. This will infinitely produce bamboo as long as we have the bone meal to supply it. So now we need a collection system. I want to do hoppers here, 2 hoppers. And then we're going to put a hopper minecart on top. I've used so many hoppers, I could actually cry. Like the amount of iron I've used on this thing. I'm pretty much out of iron at this point. I've got the powered rail though. We'll place that. We got the hopper minecart. Place that. And we should probably put some blocks around it. Just so it keeps still. Grab one of those. There we go. So that won't move. And there is that. So we're pretty much done. I think that's it. That is everything. I do want to switch out those blocks like I mentioned. Maybe tidy it up just a little bit. You know, the more I look at it, the more I think maybe we should decorate around it. Not like these side parts, but the messy part in the center here. Maybe we should build something there to hide it. Because it looks a little bit too weird and like a big mess. So I did something wrong here. I put a block, or I shouldn't have put a block. Put that there. It is gonna start going, right? Yeah, that is going. It is hopefully picking it all up. So I got those going. Let's have a quick test then. That is fuel. I'm gonna wait for that to fill up a bit. No, I'm such an idiot. So the bamboo is gonna work. But it's gonna take literally like 10 bamboo for that line to go all the way up, look. Oh no. Okay, that sucks. So it's gonna work. But it's gonna be really bad. Like really bad. Actually, no, I don't think it's gonna work. We haven't got a single item. The bamboo burns up way too quick. It's not gonna be good enough with the bamboo. It's literally just the bamboo. That is not good enough. Need a better fuel source. Just doing another lap around the base to have a look at it, and I actually like that platform a little bit more than the other two. I'm not fussed on the cactus one yet, it's not decorated really. This one I'm okay with. That one I think looks pretty cool. Like that. So there is one thing. It's not going to be worth using unless we have like 800 or 900 items to cook, because each one of the times it drops off coal, it's going to drop off 2 pieces of coal to smelt. The minecart is right there, which means we have 60 furnaces. So that is 2 times 60 times 8, which is how much stuff 1 piece of coal can cook. So we need a lot of items to be able to use this without it being wasteful and wasting iron, unless we use bamboo, which was what I was trying to do. But the minecarts can't keep up and drop enough bamboo in to actually work. So there's that. I've got rid of all of this now, the bamboo, got rid of it. I got rid of it, we're gonna put it in manually ourselves. And I will eventually get a kelp farm up and going so we can use dried kelp. But I'm just going to leave it like this. Should work great. Now we need a ton of items to actually test this thing. Again, I'm sorry if I didn't explain that very well. I tried my best. I feel like I didn't do too bad. I'm not that great at explaining things. Got some sugar boxes so we can get some sand. Alright, and I'm back over the base. I filled up a sugar box full of sand, so we have 1,700 items in the system now. So I figured I did record and we'd see exactly how long it takes to cook that much stuff. So we can get an idea how much we can cook in an hour if we really wanted to. Click the switch, they all go off. And why is this one not working? Why is that not getting fuel? That too is not getting fuel. It's all the ones by the torches. That is not a good start. So these torches, something here is locking out these furnaces. And I think it is these torches right here. This torch is, for one, locking out these hoppers. And it's powering this block, which is locking out these hoppers. I think. So to fix that, all we gotta do, add redstone block there, add redstone block here. Pretty much where we had the torches, we'll just do that with the redstone blocks. So another one right there. There we go. So now I think we're done. Let's flick it again, have a look. They should all go on. Yep, all the furnaces are on. All working. Getting a ton of stuff cooked. I've spent way too much time working on this thing today. I didn't keep track of the time, by the way, it took to cook all this. But I did a little bit of math. Obviously, it takes 10 seconds for these to cook one item. So it takes 1 hour to cook 21,000 items, which is six double chests. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm done with this for today, though. I want to get away from this place. It's taken so much more time than I thought it would. Well, I just recorded a clip over here. By the way, if I go through either one of these poles, it goes through the exact same way. We'll go through this one, and it'll still take us to Slack and Foxy's shop. But I just recorded a clip over here, and all the audio was messed up. It was all glitchy and stuff. Everything was all over the place. So hopefully this is okay now. But basically, I got rid of our stall here. So if you didn't see the episode, we stole DB's design for a raid shop, raid market stall, and we did the exact same thing here, selling the exact same things as DB was. I feel like it's run its course. I didn't really like that it was in the way here. You can see where this was. This is where the shop was. Just run and grab some stone so we can fix the floor here. Yeah, but that was only a temporary thing anyway. We made a ton of diamonds from it. We got like 100 diamonds really quick from it, since Zloy bought like a bulk of emerald blocks, and we just made some more diamonds here and there. And these half slabs, they're half slabs. I couldn't pick block them. Let's do that. Fill it all in. Yeah, but Zloy bought a bulk of emeralds. We made some more diamonds as well for other things. So I'm happy with it. We got rich quick, which was the idea. I've seen this as well. Look, free infinity bows. Hashtag Team Infinity. What is Team Infinity? Oh, is it like Mendon versus Infinity? I will take one of these though. Flame, Infinity. Oh, you know, actually, no, I'm Team Mendon. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of these just because I don't have a bow to shoot people with right now. Mobs with. I've been meaning to get a bow actually, but I think I'd rather Mendon. Just found arrow on the floor, but yeah, I'm definitely not on Team Infinity. I'm on Team Mendon. I don't like that these can break and you have to keep making new ones. I know you can repair them, but it gets too expensive after a while, right? Guy was gonna spit at me. But anyway, I thought I'd come back and show you what happened with the raid stall. I don't think I should have missed that, right? Come back, show you what happened. It works out alright anyway. I think it's for the best because I'm gonna need emeralds myself. Both for beacons and trade-in pretty soon. So, yeah, we got rich quick with that. Every episode I come over here to our donations chest. And, well, not every episode, but we always have something in here. Anyway. Okay, I think maybe a zombie died on that. I love this thing. It's gotta be, for the time spent on it and just what it is, it's gotta be like the best investment, right? Made diamonds from this. So Slack logged in and he was having issues. He's not actually at his PC right now. It's actually all off and everything. His machine's all off. And he stood right there. So every time he tries to join, it's saying that he's actually in the game. But he's not. His character's loaded though. Bedrock is so weird. That's actually pretty scary, knowing that when you log out, you might actually not be logged out, and he still stood there. I'm gonna be worried every time I log out now, in case that happens to me. But anyway, I'm over here at the base now, and TNC left this map look, where our base looks really underwhelming. It's right there, there's Slack's witch hut. So I went ahead and I made a zoomed in version, and it still looks pretty underwhelming, doesn't it? There's not enough green going on there. Like, the base is so green. And there's no green. Like, there's some here, actually. But the glass doesn't turn up green. I'm a little bit annoyed that you can see there the glass blocks poking up. They are the glowstone underneath it for some reason. Oh, there's a raid captain just walking around. That's odd. I think that's the first one I've seen. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Just walking around on Bedrock. But anyways, we're gonna wrap up here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.